NC State and Louisville. We've got NC State, or Louisville rather, 4-point home favorites, 45.5 the total in this game. I like the NC State side. I really do. I mean, Louisville, you got to wonder now, losing to Clemson last week. Obviously, that was a much anticipated game for them. They lose 31-16. Now they sit at 6-4. NC State, I know that was a horrible loss for them last week against Boston College, and I'm sure that's played a part in this number being where it is, because you really shouldn't lose to Boston College as 17-point favorites like that on your home field, 21-20. But, let's give Emmett Moorhead credit. He played pretty well. And to be quite honest with you, when you look at the way that game played out, MJ Morris, he actually played okay, but the problem was the run game suffered. He had an interception and 3 lost fumbles by NC State and a -3 turnover margin in the game against Boston College. That ended up being the difference when it was all said and done. Turnovers. And again, turnovers are correctable. You don't have a -3 turnover margin in that game like you did. You probably beat Boston College. Instead, you don't. It's a bad loss. Don't get me wrong. And maybe NC State does have trouble bouncing back from it. But now, because of that loss, you're getting 4.5 points with NC State on the road, and I'm not laying points with Louisville, especially when, in theory, conceptually, Conor Mack, this matchup doesn't work for Louisville. They want to run the football. Their offense is predicated on running it. Malik Cunningham's athleticism running the ball, and Louisville's offense is definitely skewed to running the football, 27th in the country. But guess who's 9th in the country with their run defense? NC State. NC State shuts down the run. The D-line and the middle of that D-line stopping the run is the strength of NC State. So I don't see how Louisville's offense has a great day here, as long as NC State is able to mentally refocus, readjust, and get back on track here after the Boston College debacle last week. I think they can. I'm probably going to be looking at the Wolfpack here, catching points. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Real quick, Chris said, yeah, in that last game, go ahead. I mean, it's probably going to be, 45, I'm guessing, around there for Tennessee. But, take their
it'll be
team
around
total
that.
if you think.
I would think it'll be around that based on where the
That's
full
what I
game
think.
total is. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think they get over 45, yeah, take their team total. I think they lost that game, yeah, to BC. It was just shocked. The turnovers were just horrible, and they just couldn't break away. And they had the lead, and then all of a sudden, those fumbles, and they're down by, they're only up by 6, touchdown, and they lose it. What I keep mentioning in Louisville, the big wins, the defense playing well, Cunningham, then they just biggest game of the year for them, lay an egg, just shit the bed. Classic Louisville, especially this team reading him with Cunningham the last few years. I don't know if I get involved because of that. Does Louisville bounce back and play well? But you mentioned NC State just wants to run it, and they have a great defense against the run. I lean them with the points a little bit here as well. If you're going to give me 4, I think this is a close game. I take it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I would